People's Daily. Good afternoon, Mr. Guan. In the government work report, we talk about we should safeguard that the arable land right line, what measures the Ministry of Natural Resources will take to maintain that arable land above the right line. Thank you very much for your question. And this is a very important question because arable land related to the national's development and also people's well-being. Since the 18th National Congress, we safeguard that the 1.8 billion mu of the arable land, supporting the development of the food security. And also this year government report and also the #1 document also identified tasks in this regard, especially the quantity and quality and ecological conservation related in this regard. We need to do the three things. First, we should maintain the quantity. And we should target our plan to that the number identified in the plans, make sure that we also manage the arable land in one map. And also based on that one map, we also to develop the arable land and to a more intelligent development, so we could get a full picture of all the arable land. And we also need to understand that the spatial relocation and also make sure that if the land is used for non-agricultural purpose, we also need to identify the exact number for that compensation and also make sure that there's no cheating happened in this process. And in terms of that spatial allocation, we should base on that the survey and analysis. And we need to, first of all, overhaul the existing arable land, make sure that we have that the targeted plan for the each mu of the arable land, make sure that they plant that suitable products, and also need to further increase the proportion of quality land. And for the journalism land, we need to have a better protection, make sure that they could be the best land for use. And talking about these ecological conservation, we need to think about that we should be a systematic management of the resources. And we should find the water in order to lock the land, and also if that the available natural resources nearby, we need to think about how to better leverage that kind of the resources to the best effect and usage. By doing so, we would like to create that beautiful landscape so people could enjoy that beautiful landscape and also recall their childhood memory. I believe it could be a new fashion for the people. For some wrongdoing, especially impact people's well-being and also damage the natural resources and ecology, we should also punish these kind of activities in order to protect people's rights. And we know that this is actually a hard job to do, and we also need to take the toughest measure to protect our arable land. And also for the whole society, we also need to keep our awareness of that this arable land is very valuable, and we need to make sure that for each and every mu of the land they use for their best purpose. And we should need to ensure that all these arable land evolve at the right line and make sure that the football is safely held in our hands. Thank you.
Next question, please. Thank you. I'm with Wen Huibao. This year we are going to make important breakthroughs regarding the Three-North Shelterbelt, and can you tell us the latest progress in this regard? Thank you for your question. The Three-North Shelterbelt Program is a national initiative, and it's a milestone of China's ecological efforts. In 2013, when President Xi Jinping was visiting Bayan of Inner Mongolia, he called for all the Chinese to create even a greater miracle in Shelterbelt. Over the years, thanks to the unified leadership from the central government, government agencies at different levels and the state-owned enterprises as well as the private sector have worked together to finish an area of 720,000 in the northwestern part of the country. We have initiated a number of key programs which are well underway, and in the Kachin Desert, the Gobi Desert is being turned back into grassland. In Kubuchi, we have delivered a grass belt that is 400 kilometers long. We have solar power and solar power panels which are reflecting the landscape of the desert. The second largest landscape of the whole world is now blessed with the green belt, laying the groundwork for systemic solutions going forward. The Three-North Shelterbelt Program in the new era pays more attention to innovation in governance models, and we pay even closer attention to the integration of social and economic benefits. We're using solar power to facilitate our desertification efforts. We also built more roads to counteract the desert. In so doing, we're also yielding benefits to the local residents. We have issued a total of 150 million yuan worth of subsidy, which mobilized 200,000 people to get engaged in the desertification efforts. We also pay more attention to international exchange and cooperation. In so doing, we are contributing Chinese wisdom and Chinese solutions to the global efforts of desertification. At the end of last year, at the High Contracting Parties Conference in Saudi Arabia regarding desertification, we presented China's efforts and practice, which won great recognition from the international community. A number of new solutions, for example, desertification through road building and green belt, have won high recognition from the whole world. Entering spring, we have deployed more task forces to the front line. In the new era, we will remember the important instruction of General Secretary, act in a spirit of the Three-North Shelterbelt, defy all the odds, and make sure that every tree that we plant can grow into big trees, so as to make sure that we can make meaningful and milestone breakthroughs regarding the Three-North Shelterbelt. And tomorrow, we're going to celebrate the 47th tree planting day. I sincerely welcome each and every one of you to get engaged in the Three-North Shelterbelt activity. Let's reinforce the ecological barrier in China's north and tell the story of man-nature harmony. Thank you.